Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of the Aetherdrift Arena Open. If you want to see my day 1 run where I played some high-stakes sealed, you can find that already on my channel. But today we are drafting for a shot at $2,000. So in this draft, we're trying to go 3-1 or 4-0 to qualify for the second draft, where we will hopefully be winning some cash. So without further ado, let's get into the draft portion. Okie dokie, what do we have here? Well, we've opened up our first pack, and we have a mythic rare Bright Glass Gearhulk. 4 mana 4/4, first strike trample in green-white, and when it enters, you can search for up to 2 artifact, creature, and or enchantment cards, and put them into your hand, then shuffle. Now, the thing about this card is it does put you into green-white, which is a very solid color combination, and but it's a little bit hard to use in draft because there's not really 1-drops that you love, other than there's the green 1-drop that can exhaust and make 3/3s. There's also Hellish Sideswipe, which is reasonable, and then there's a couple of other gold cards: Apocalypse Runner, Ranger's Ether Hive, and Beast Rider Vanguard. Night Market's okay. I think I am going to take the Gearhulk, though. One thing that I like doing is finding like a reason to draft green. I think Gearhulk might be a little bit better than the Ether Hive. I think Ether Hive is a little bit tricky to use. But the thing I like doing sometimes is just taking a really strong green card, even if it's multicolored, and then just like sticking to green, finding the second color that's open. So if white is open or something like that. And then if you can just hold on to green for long enough in this format, then you can oftentimes get paid off. Like we could have taken Scrounging Skyray, but that only really goes in blue-red. So if I'm going to take a powerful multicolored card, I might as well take one that's powerful, multicolored, and puts me into one of the better color combinations. And one of the cool things about green-white specifically is white cards tend to be underdrafted in this format, where you can just get a bunch of like white cards to fill out your deck and then just get the green cards later once other players are forced out. So now we're going to take Pothole Mole as a follow-up. This card's just really, really good. Nice little 3-drop that can help like just get your game plan going, help you hit your land drops. Maybe doesn't play the best in green-white specifically, but sometimes you got to shoot your shot and just take the green cards that you see. Scrounging Skyray, Flood the Engine are okay. There's Siphon Fuel, there's Cloudspire Coordinator, there's a green-black land, but this pack is pretty weak. I think the best card is the Pothole Mole, and we are pretty happy to take it. Okay, now we can take a Fang Guardian. Like seeing this pick 3. I also like Scrap Compactor more than most. I'm not going to third pick it. I don't think it's that good, but I do think it's a reasonable card. But here, Fang Guardian's a nice addition to the deck. Getting a nice little green card as well. And the white cards are pretty bad, so this is like why you wouldn't necessarily want to play white, like Mustang and Armory isn't great. Scrap Compactor is a card I will prioritize higher because of the Bright Glass Gearhulk. That's like a really good, solid removal spell you can go get with the Gearhulk. So I will take these higher than most, but still just trying to establish myself into the colors I want to play. I think that's something that I've gotten better at over time, is when you want to play a color, you can sometimes just bully your way into it a little bit, or at least bias yourself towards it a bit more aggressively. Sometimes some versions of myself would not first pick a white, green card, but it's just something that I think is correct to do some percentage of the time. We're not going to go crazy with repurposing Bay in such a high stakes draft. Hopefully Scrap Compactor comes back, we get something like that. Okay, now we see, honestly, some reasonable cards. There's no green, but that's okay. We don't have to worry about it that much. There isn't any white either. There is a Scrap Compactor, which I'm okay taking. There is also a Wreckage Wickerfolk. I don't love Redshift, so red-green is a fine color combination to end up in. I just don't think Redshift is particularly great. It's like a 2-mana 2/3 Vigilance. The ability to like activate Exhaust is like really tricky to use sometimes. There's not like a ton of crazy stuff I've been able to do with that. So we could take like a black card like Wreckage Wickerfolk, try to get into green-black. I kind of just want to take the Scrap Compactor to go with the Gearhulk. I'm not going to miss out on the black card all that much, though I will say I don't really feel like I'll miss out on the white cards all that much either. I just want to like get a Scrap Compactor, get some removal established. Sabotage Strategist is fine as well. Okie doke. Now we do see there's Crash and Burn. So the red-green deck maybe had some avenues here. I'm just glad to get one 1-drop all ready to go with the Gearhulk. Skyseer's Chariot. So a 2-mana 3/3 flyer, crew 2, definitely something to keep in mind. We don't have any 2-drops yet. I don't think Interface Ace is great. I think Lotus Guard Disciple is fine as well. I don't love Rise from the Wreck. I think I might take the Skyseer's Chariot. I'm going to have a lot of creatures in my green-white deck. Having some evasion is nice. There's also Crash and Burn, Lotus Guard. I don't think Bloodghast is very good. Okay, Nimble Thopterist. There's also another Scrap Compactor. We are seeing some avenues into other colors. I think I'm just going to take another Scrap Compactor, though. I think this card's totally fine. Deathless Pilot's fine. Thopterist is fine. And I can also switch colors later if I want. It's just nice to just get some colorless options that I'll be relatively fine playing. Ooh, late black cards coming around. Locust Spray and Wreckage Wickerfolk. Interesting stuff. I don't like Daring Mechanic. Maybe I will take the Wreckage Wickerfolk. Or Locust Spray. I'll take the Wickerfolk. And now we'll just take a Guidelight Matrix. None of these cards are particularly great. Catalyzer's okay. I don't like the Mustang very much. Keen Buccaneer's actually okay. Maybe I'll speculate on a Keen Buccaneer. I'll have a little bit of blue, a little bit of each color. And we wield Hellish Sideswipe. That's interesting. We're just going to take Night Market, though. Fits into all of our colors pretty nicely. We already have removal with the Scrap Compactors. And Night Market will help us cast our Gear Hulk. We'll just take the Light Shield parry now. I'm actually okay with how this draft is going. We haven't seen a ton of white, but that's okay. We don't really care that much about the white cards. Armory, we'll take Silken Strength. Blue was reasonably open this pack. We saw like late Nimble Thopterist. Black was reasonably open. We saw late black cards. Blue-black might have been a better color combination to try and end up in, but we'll see how packs 2 and 3 shake out. That's where we'll really see if our strategy will pay off. Late cards here. Would I rather take a black card? Blue-black, green-blue. I'll just take Foul Roads, I guess. I think the blue card's okay, too. We'll just take a red card now. I actually don't think this pack went terribly. I think we're in okay shape here. Keeping in mind we do have the 2 Scrap Compactors we'll be able to play. Boom! Regal Imperiosaur. There's also Legorin. Legorin is quite good. +1/+1 on each of the 2 target mounts and or vehicles. I don't think we have that many mounts or vehicles. We have the Skyseer's Chariot. I think we'll just take the Regal Imperiosaur. 3 mana, 5/4 is pretty good. Our 2-drop slot is a bit lacking, but we have plenty of room in our 3-drop slot as well. Jabiric. I don't love Veloheart. I think Legorin's great. I'm a little bit sad that we don't get to take that. Jabiric. This could be a good pack for us. I find it hard to imagine the person we were passing to ended up in green. So maybe we'll get some good cards this pack. We've already started off with a nice card. Nice. Now there's Canyon Vaulter and Ride's End. Which would I rather take? There's also Dredger's Insight, Jabiric, but at this point we're low on creatures. And I think Canyon Vaulter is going to be a little bit better than Ride's End a lot of the time. I do like having access to good removal. It is good. Canyon Vaulter in this deck, though, we're going to have a good number of mounts, hopefully. Could also just take, like, Jabiric. Really emphasize the green. I'm going to take the Canyon Vaulter. I think I'll be able to end up in a nice little spot. Now I get run over. I think Path Cruiser's fine. I could have seen the Jabiric being correct, or even the Ride down. My creature count's a little bit lower than I'd like, especially because some of my cards that are creatures like Wreckage Wickerfolk, which I'm not playing in Keen Buccaneer, so You got to prioritize creatures in this format. And I think that card's going to be pretty good in my deck, potentially. And now we get Ride's End or Hazard. I think I will take Hazard of the Dunes. This is just a really good card. Ride's End is also very good. So this is kind of my deck right now. And my creature count is 5. And you really want to get as many creatures as possible. And this is a really good one. Ride's End is great, though. I would play like almost every copy of this I got. I just think Hazard is really, really strong. Okay, now there is Camera Launcher, Starting Column. This is definitely the point of the pack where we end up with less cards to play. I think I'll take the Willow Rush Verge in case we want to splash blue for something, because now we have Night Market plus that card. Perfect. We get another kill spell. Gallant Strike. Tranquil Cove would help us with a blue splash, but again, I don't really want to splash blue with my double green, double white card. And this card's just really totally solid. I'm feeling pretty happy that I took the Canyon Vaulter now, actually. Light Shield Parry. Now we get a Lotus Guard. Perfect. Pretty late Lotus Guard. Pick 8. Our creature count is slowly climbing. Maybe not as quickly as I'd like. We're not going to play Silken Strength. I don't think that card's very good. But if you look, we just have plenty of solid cards. We got some removal. Got some combat tricks. And all we really need now are creatures to fill out the curve. We got our vehicle. Canyon Vaulter maybe isn't working out the best. We wield Lagorin. That is huge. That's a really good sign. Nobody else is playing green-white. This is a card I almost took. Getting a premium 2-drop for our deck at this point is really great. It doesn't play the best with Canyon Vaulter. So maybe I'm going to regret the Canyon Vaulter pick over the Jabiric. This card's pretty bad, but we'll take it anyway. At least it can be a kill spell in a pinch. Another Ether Jacket. I really don't like Light Wheel enhancements. That card's just horrific. And at least we're getting some evasive creatures. We're not going to play the Verge unless we see a reason to get into blue. And Keen Buccaneer is not that reason. We're fine passing some red cards to the side. It's not our destiny. Our destiny lies in the Selesnya. Okay, we'll take a blue card, though. So we need like 6 cards in pack 3. Our Gear Hulk is pretty established. We've got 2 1-drops to go get. We're not going to play Light Wheel enhancements. Pack 3, another Gear Hulk. Okay. Pretty bad pack for us, honestly. There's Tune-Up. But we don't have any like big things to get back. There's Veloheart Bike. Don't love it. Swiftwing Assailant. Not great. Kind of priced in. There's also Ranger's Refueler, which is just a really good card. Yep, not a great opening pack. I mean, there's just not a good green card to take. Don't think Veloheart Bike's worth taking. Don't think Spot Cycle Scout is very good. Man, maybe we just need the Spot Cycle Scouter for a 2-drop. Though it's pretty bad. Okay. Sky Seer's Chariot, number 2. 10 creatures. Sure. This is not the greatest start. Broken Wings would be fine, maybe. District Mascot is perfect. This card's really good for us. And we can get it with Bright Glass if we need to. Perfect. Pothole Mole's good. Back on track. Wild Roads would be good. Nice. Rise from the Wreck. We have all 4 types, for sure. Except for Vanilla Creature. 11. Ugh. We just need to get more 2-drops. Even though they're all vehicles, it's not great. Boom. Nice little payoff there. Veteran Beast Rider. Helping us out. Getting us a good card. I think there's nobody else playing green-white. There's definitely players playing green. It's kind of a bummer that we got like a pack that had Ketradon and Veteran Beast Rider when we have to take the Beast Rider, but Ketradon's super good. We're not going to wheel a Veteran Beast Rider with like 2 cards in the pack. Just kind of a shame. One nice thing is our crew costs are really low. So the only cards that can't crew things is our 1-drop guy. The Sloth. Or the Collision Course. I'll take the Sloth. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We just need more creatures. We only have 12. We do have a lot of vehicles, though. I wouldn't have minded the Collision Course. Yes, another 2-drop. Huge. I think our deck ended up pretty solid. Pretty solid. It's not the greatest deck I've ever drafted. We're really going to get carried a little bit, I think, by our gold cards. Though we got 3 pretty great gold cards. Oh my gosh. What a gift. The Scurryfoot. This is one of those things. If you can hold on to your deck, if you can just hold on, just fight till the bitter end, you can actually get a pretty reasonable amount of good cards. Like we now have Gear Hulk to be able to go get District Mascot, Scrap Compactor, or the Scurryfoot. We're not splashing red for anything. There is a Veloheart Bike. I don't really want it, though. I'll take Swiftwing Assailant. Wow, late Zahur. I don't like Spot Cycle Scouter very much. We'll take it. My creature count is up to 16 now. I'm going to have creatures, vehicles, and these 4 removal spells. I'm kind of wishing I'd taken some Ride Ends. Ooh, Wild Road is going to be perfect in this deck with all my vehicles. Silken Strength. I'm already not playing that. Might as well take it, though. Canyon Vaulter actually ended up being pretty okay with the Spot Cycle Scouters and stuff, and the District Mascot. So I don't regret that pick. Debiric Omnivore actually would have given me a vanilla creature for Rise from the Wrecks. I don't love that card in general, but it would have given me all 4 types. I think I could have ended up with a pretty good deck in different avenues, but I'm okay with this one. It really came together in Pack 3. Hopefully you saw that. That was kind of the play. Is if you can survive till Pack 3 with your deck and just get some stuff here and there, it can end up pretty well for you. Okay, so this is 17 lands, which I'm definitely going to, I think, play 17. I have plenty to do with my mana. I don't want to get mana screwed, and I have a land that cycles and a land I can sacrifice. Ether Jacket, not a great card, so we can think about cutting that. Spot Cycle Scout is not great either. So how many 2? Let's just... I know I can sort by creatures and stuff, but I'm just going to do it right, like manually. Yeah, let's strike, no. So for as far as 2-drop creatures are concerned, we have 3. 3-drop creatures, we have 3. Swiftwing is a card that I could cut. So this is kind of our curve right now. We have to cut 4 cards if we want to play it like this. And I really want to make sure I get on the board on turn 2. And I do think I have a high enough creature count, 16 creatures, that I can afford to play a good number of vehicles. I'll play both the Skyseer Chariots, even though it's hard to crew them with some of my cards, but that's okay. And then I think I will not play the Swiftwing Assailant. I think that's just Not a great card, 4 mana 3/3, though Ether Jacket's probably worse. And you want to make sure I don't cut too many creatures. So how about we go cut 1 Ether Jacket, and that way I still have 1 3 mana 2/1 flyer. I'm going to keep the Swiftwing Assailant on second thought. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 15. Oh, 2 of those. And then try it like this. Got a couple cycling combat tricks. My colors are pretty evenly distributed, so I think my mana base is good as an 8/8 split. And I'm excited to see how this does. I think the deck is pretty reasonable, and I'll see you folks in the games. Before I get to the games, I want to give a huge thank you to all of the people who support my channel at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. If you have been enjoying my videos, if they've been helping you have more fun playing Magic the Gathering, maybe you're winning a little bit more at your FNM or on MTG Arena, and you'd like to help the channel continue to grow and thrive, then Patreon is the way to do so directly. You'll even gain access to some cool Patreon bonus content as one of the ways I like to say thank you. I want to give a special shout out to those patrons who support at the credits level. It really does make a big difference. And without further ado, let's get to the games. Welcome to round 1. I think this is a good hand. We'll keep it. Our opponent has mulligan. We have our Skyseer's Chariot, 1 creature. This is why you want to have a lot of creatures in your deck. Okay, we will start with a Scrap Compactor. Blue-white, okay. We'll play this. What do we want to name? It's funny, the first options are not even cards in this set. What's a blue-white card? Rogue. Refueler. Ranger's Refueler. Let's just name that. In the dark, blue-white might play that card. One of the things about playing a deck sometimes. Okay, starting column, sure. Let's go, Ether Jacket! Honestly, maybe I've been sleeping on the Ether Jacket. Just what I needed here. Let's go! Drawing a creature there was huge. Okay, Broadcast Rumbler. Sure. So next turn I'll know to name that. Next game. Sure. So they have starting column. Broadcast. Yep, can't stop that. That's pretty good. Rambler. Stock up. Lifecraft Engine is not a good card, I do not think. I'm going to bring in my second Ether guy. I mean, perfect. Kill that. Start your engines. Okay, Sky Chariot is pretty great. Makes me want to play another Ether Jacket just so I can always crew it on turn 3. Especially because I've got 2 of this card. Gosh, imagine if I drew Bright Glass Gearhulk here. It'd be so good. I'd get my Skittering guy. Or Nimble or whatever he's called. The 1-drop. I can't believe I can't remember his name. The one that exhausts. I'd get my exhaust and my Scrap Compactor. On the network, sure. So they bring me for 5. That's actually a lot of life. And they're all 2/2s. Bummer. I can kill their Lifecraft engine coming up with this. Yep. No blocks. It's a lot of life. That's great. That's just what I needed. Okay. So I can survive another Haunt the Network right now. I really want to use this guy to kill this. I really wanted to land there, I think. Let's kill that. Then no attacks. It's a little bit weak as a turn, but I think we can get some stuff done. If we draw a land, we can do some interesting stuff. Okay. There we go. Perfect. So we go this. Target this. Crew it up. Combat. Just looks like we're just trying to gain some life here. It's not that suspicious. +2/+2. It's indestructible, so unless they have a bounce spell, this will work out. And then I don't think we need to use our run over here. They don't have anything huge. Nice. Okay, Swiftwing Assailant of their own. So let's do some mana efficient stuff here. Perfect. So they're 3/3. We have a removal spell in reserve, which is why we're willing to do that. They can't really block because of my scrap compactor. And then we'll threaten lethal next turn. They don't know that, but if they attack with their Thopters, they know that lethal could be coming. So let's just start writing down more of their cards we've seen. They have Haunt. The Network. Guide Light. Is it really called Guide Light Synergist? That's hilarious. That's what I thought it was called. Swiftwing. Assailant. So we've seen 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other cards. Perfect. And now a Guide Light Pathmaker. Sure. They have a lot of value in their deck. Wow, Mendicant. Okay. So this doesn't fly. This doesn't fly. So they're dead on board. Oh, I'm so bad. I clicked the wrong one. I clicked the wrong one. I was supposed to click the Thopter. Oh no. I'm so bad. I'm actually so bad. What a travesty. I had them dead on board, and I misclicked in the Arena Open. What the heck am I doing? I should be focused in on killing them, not writing down their cards. Okay. We still might be able to get them. Okay, thank goodness we're not dead. They don't have max speed yet. That would have killed me, though. Thank goodness they attacked both. Okay, we still win. Jeez, I caught a break there. I literally did everything right except for the misplay that almost cost me the game. That was so bad. So we've seen most of their deck. I'll bring in another Ether Jacket. And we will also bring in a Silken Strength. Maybe even both. It's pretty good against... I mean, they haven't shown us any instant speed interaction. And it's pretty good against Flood. So I'm going to cut the Light Shield parries for that card just because I think being able to do something against Flood is pretty nice. Then I want the Ether Jacket because they have a lot of big artifacts. And then I want value cards. Do I have any value? I mean, this card's kind of value. And I've got plenty of things I can name. Like Guidelight Pathmaker is a card I could name, or Broadcast Rambler. Got to make a couple more cuts. So what did I add? I added in an Ether Jacket and the 2 Silken Strengths. I already cut 2 cards. So where did I get the last 2 additions from? I wasn't playing 42 cards before. Was I? Did I just... What did I do? Did I just register a 42 card deck somehow? What is happening? What just happened? Am I... Flying seems really good. I guess I'll just play one. My gosh, did I register a 42 card deck in game 1? Man, I need to focus up. I have no idea what happened. Okay, this is a keeper. I don't really want to... I want to cycle this Night Market. These are 3 of my worst cards individually. Kind of funny how that works out. They mulliganed again. So there's the Silken Strength. Yep. Spot Cycle Scouter. Both of those are good. Next turn, I'm going to deploy. Yeah, I'm going to draw them both in a couple turns. Jeez, people must have been yelling at their screens. Was there some sort of, like, how could I register more than 40 cards? Okay, they're killing my collision course. Sure. That's why I'm glad I stacked the cards the way I did. Now I can at least screw up and fight the mendicant. Oh, okay. That's not good. This game is going very badly for me. I should have just jammed Ether Jacket last turn. So we kill that guy. Stop them from getting their mendicant online. And once I kill this mendicant, I think I'm in good shape. They have a packed Altair, that's good to know about. Keeping him off max speed also stops this from doing stuff. And I've got my answer to their flood the engine. I think one copy of this is fine, considering I saw one flood the engine. I'm trying to save it until they draw their flood the engine, to be honest. Okay, they exile my guy. Okay. We will just pass. Activate this guy. They have a ride Zen, that's good to know about. That's a great draw. Time to start the pressure. You really want to close games in these situations before they can draw like something like that. This could go really well for me though. Okay. Five, 8, 11. So this thing can't be crewed by this. Okay. Let's just see. So this is 5, 8, 10, 15. So I can make them chump block. No, they won't chump block. They'll just eat my 2/2. terrible tapping of the mana. Not that it really matters, because I wanted to hold up Silken Strength anyway, I think. Okay, Mendicant down. Salvation Engine's terrifying, but they can't crew it. Five. Boom! Got the win in round 1. What have I done with my deck? Are there 42 cards in here? I've got to check. This is pretty bad if it is. Like, what did I do? The 42 card special got there. 41. What am I doing? I don't need 2 light shield parries. Okay. That's really bad. Was there some sort of visual bug? Why would I do that? Maybe I just didn't click the... So I have 1 Aether Jacket, 1 light shield parry, 1 Aether Jacket. I mean, Aether Jacket was honestly pretty good in that game, those games. I don't think I mind playing more of them. 14. I have 15 creatures, just what I want. I think going down on combat tricks versus creatures is important. You want to keep creatures at 15, I think, considering how many vehicles I'm running. I'm running 3 vehicles, so I want to make sure they can always be crewed up. And a lot of mounts and stuff. But yeah, let's keep that one rolling. That was pretty good. And I'll see you folks next round. Welcome to another round. Easy keep. Our deck now has the proper number of cards in it. Another blue deck. That's a great draw. We're going to start with the Chariot. Green-blue, okay. Play the Chariot. Sky Serpent Seeker. Making that cost 6, if they do have a copy of it, is pretty big. So this guy can crew this thing and then be untapped to block stuff. We're coming through in the sky. They have run over? I guess so. I guess I could have gone for a Jabiric so that I could hold up light shield parry to play around run over. Okay, Fang Druid, sure. Okay. They're going to triple block if I attack. And then I can light shield parry, run over. If I light shield parry, run over, my guy becomes a 5/6. And then I'll kill their 2/4. Perfect. Nine, 7 there. Sure. I kind of wanted to be able to jam the Sloth this turn. No attacks. The guy's pretty big. No blocks. Guidelight Optimizer does nothing. They have 1 card left. Refroze, sure. That's good. Then I can triple block this guy and have my 3/4 left over, and then just use these guys to win. So Reef Roads is down. They've got a Fang Druid. Hate doing it, but, you know, if they have a combat trick, so be it. Beautiful. Done. They got a 2-for-1, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, they had another one? That's so bad. No blocks. I'm dead to a combat trick. You got me. Oh my gosh. This game is not going well. Honestly, if they didn't have Tarion, I think I might have been able to win this. Or if I'd drawn one of my kill spells for it. Just a bummer. Because I can't really live if they just get to activate that guy. Oh, man. What a shame. Gosh, this game would have been so different if they hadn't been able to run over my guy. I think I'll do it this way. I could have double locked with these two. I like being able to buff up my team, though. Gonosaur Rex. Okay. Well, this could be a nightmare matchup. How do I deal with giant guys? I'm going to cut the Light Shield parry for a Silken Strength again. And I don't see... I mean, they have some artifacts, but not ones that I really want to kill with my Ether Jacket. So flying might be good here. Yeah, I'm just going to make that change, I think. Ether Jacket's like my worst card I'm playing anyway. A Gonosaur Rex is no joke. I've got a good number of kill spells if I can get to 6 mana, because I've got my scrap compactors. And this card's going to be absolutely essential. Normally I would go Sky Seers on turn 2, but I'm going to go with the Spot Cycle to try and find a creature to crew it with. Never mind. No crewing necessary. We will lead with the Sky Seers. And we will name Market Back Walker. Having an answer to the first Tarian is pretty important. And actually having a flying clock is also really important here. We'll just do it. And they have the run over probably. They just go for it too. Can't believe they just straight up did that. Into my 3 open mana. Okay, I can't use that, and I need to draw a land, so that was a good scry. Yeah, I could have just attacked him for 2. I was thinking about it. Make them waste their mana. That's why I didn't tap anything pre-combat. I thought they might be afraid to use their run over. Which goes, sure. They're short on lands. Interesting. It was pretty good. It's not the most damage now, but they might run out of flying blockers eventually. I'm hoping they don't draw Fang Druid or something. But I do have a kill spell for Fang Druid, and then I can take to the skies with this. Sure. It's not great for me. tell you that much. Interesting. Gonna play Hazard of the Dunes now. This card is pretty good against me. We have a Glitch Ghost, sure. And a Sabotage Strategist. They are not even close to triple green for Tarion, so hopefully they have a couple of those in their hand. Bang Druid. Well, I now know that they have one in their hand. Wow, they're getting Jabiric. They've got a really good Fang Druid summoner deck. Okay, that card can't be played. Kill the Fang Druid because he shuts down all my offense. Play Legorin. Crew with Legorin. Attack with these two. End turn. They're going to play the Jabiric this turn now. Gosh, I just need to find a way to kill this thing. Like a scrap compactor or something. Oh gosh, removal is so hard to find right now. Three, 4, 5, 6. This costs 7 to use. Spike Shell Harrier. Okay. Yep. At least I've got a good answer to it. Already in play. This is so bad. I'm going to lose this game. Oh, Sabotage Strategist is too annoying. I should have played Canyon Vaulter over the Jabiric as well because I wanted to start jamming Hazard of the Dunes and stuff. This thing having Vigilance is bad. It's really just the way things lined up this game, and also the fact that I let them get their run over done on turn 2. Which was a horrible misplay. Or turn 3. I should have just not crewed. I should have just attacked for 2 or something. I just need to find a kill spell for this guy. Like, if I find run over of my own, I think I win. And I don't think it's particularly close. And I have 25. So what I have are 3 really good draws. I have Scrap Compactor. I have Run Over. Bright Glass Gearhulk to find my Scrap Compactor. Which is maybe the best draw of all. But I'm running out of time very quickly. Come on, deck. Give me what I need. You're the one that I want. The one that I want. Woo, woo, woo. I did scry the scrap compactor to the bottom, so I only have one really that I'm drawing towards. Gosh darn it. It's just a shame, really. They have a combat trick? Of course they do. And I have 5 men and I can't do anything. Oh my gosh. Just a shame. Gosh. Jabiric. Man. Okay, so I can make this guy a 6/7 attacker. This will be a 4/4. I don't want to let him draw 3, though. This game's pretty over. I should have played my land so I could adapt the Hazard of the Dunes. It just feels bad to lose like this. They play like 1 card and I just never find a removal spell for it. I did use a kill spell this game, right? Gallant Strike, yeah, that could never have killed their 2/2. I lose just get soloed by this card way too often. It's so bad. Imagine if I drew my combat trick here. Oh man. Max speed, yay. Okay, that's a real draw. If only I had drawn that 4 turns ago. Ugh. I have him on a 2-turn clock now. That's why you never surrender. They have Bestow Greatness. Definitely not blocking that guy. I actually have a lot of power in play too, so like, okay, that kind of stymies me a little bit. It's an 8/8, sure. They have 2 cards in hand. I don't think either of them are helpful. That's actually a huge draw too. I'm going to be chump blocking, so I'll saddle up with this. Get rid of Beast Rider Vanguard, how about? This is saddled. End turn. Okay, I might actually have a shot here. Ooze Patrol. I kind of wish that I had named their Glitch Ghost, because then they wouldn't have been able to activate it from the graveyard. Boom! Got the win! He sneaks it in! Oh my gosh! What a victory, honestly. Okay, Sabotage Strategist is really annoying. Scrap Compactor is really annoying. I'm going to bring in another combat trick. Bring in another 2 combat tricks. Then I'm going to get the Spot Cycle Scouter. And Ether Jacket, honestly, has not seemed very good in this matchup. I'll just rely on drawing my creatures. Okay, let's get this win done. Oh my gosh. That's why you never surrender, by the way. My opponent really botched that, though. If they just kill my my air creature instead of my ground creature with their Scrap Compactor, I think I can't win, really. Oh my gosh. What a win. What a performance. Gutsy, you could say. Gutsy performance. Could we just draw a Gear Hulk? It would be so good in this matchup to get double Scrap Compactor to just kill their stuff. Oh my gosh. This is a crazy matchup. Very crazy. I need to be careful keeping my chariot thing alive too. Because if they don't ram through it, I don't know how they deal with it, really. We haven't seen a lot of interaction. Or run over, not ram through. Okay. Good hand, please. Dealer. What a hand. We'll keep this one. It's not the greatest hand ever. Wild Road's going to come in untapped when we have the Sky Seer's Chariot. Mangler, Jabiric, okay. And of course this hand gets ruined by drawing all lands. Let's name Beast Guard Vanguard. Beast Rider Vanguard, there we go. Are they going to miss a land drop? They are. Wow. Roll a mounted vehicle. We do. We will do this. That was such a good draw. Such a really fantastic draw. Okay, they hit a land. So they have all spells in hand. That's important to know. And neither of them are Midnight Manglers, presumably. So they've played their Jabiric. They've played their Guidelight Optimizer. They do have an Aganosaur Rex. Oh, they played the Vanguard, okay. And the Mangler. Sure. Okay. Play land. Okay. So there's a triple block, I just win. At least I think I do. And this is the max damage I think I can do this turn. Okay. Drawing the Regal Imperiosaur was so huge. So huge. Okay, they still have all spells in hand. Okay. I was hoping they'd miss their land drop again. I'm not going to sack my Wild Roads for a little bit. Because I have... I've got stuff to do, places to go. They've got 2 mana up. This guy can trade for 2 of their ground guys. Any 2. This guy can't, so I'm not attacking with him. Pretty reasonable, I think. I guess if they have a cycler, they can cycle and block with the Sky Ray. They have to block this ground guy now. One of the things in Magic is you can't play around everything. If their last card is like cycle -3/-0 guy, I just lose. Pretty much. But like I figured they might have run over. So getting to blow that out with my combat trick that I sided back in. Specifically for that reason. We're deciding which 2 creatures to trade for my 5/4. Yep, that's okay. And that'll make my Hazard of the Dunes able to attack a little easier. My Swiftwing Assailant can do some stuff. I can kill their flyer. Okay, Tarion. Ooze Patrol. Okay, this game is mine to lose now. They don't have a flyer. Kill their flyer for sure. Send them to 1. I'm even going to be able to get another 1/1 with Wild Roads. Yes! Oh, and naming Beast Rider Vanguard so they can't even activate it. Got the win. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Won that game. No longer need to know that deck list. We are 1 win away from qualifying for the second draft. I thought it was all over, but you got to fight till the end, and we did that. Let's go. See you folks next round. Welcome to another round. On the draw, 5-lander. I think I'm going to mulligan a 5-lander, even though it's got 2 good spells in it. This one's much better. Miles better, in fact. We're going to ditch Plains. Let's go. Okie doke. We're going to play our Legorin. Okie doke. Esper. Sure. No blocks. Just gonna start getting the counters rolling. Next turn we can play the Chariot, start putting counters on that. We could have named Sky Streak Engineer. But we can do that this turn. So I crew. Yep. Sure. Legoran's just going to take over this game, hopefully. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, they have maximum overdrive. Sky Streak. Guide Light. S. Okay, they're attacking with both. That's interesting. They think they can race them, I guess. Or they just want to get to max speed so they can loot. Ranger's Refueler. That'll be a good one to name in the future. Okay, play this, play this. So one thing they can do is crew this into crewing this. A 5/4 might be good. I really just want to draw a land so I can kill the Guide Light Synergist. Yeah. I don't really want either of these, actually. Okay, then I'm going to crew this up. They can't actually kill me, right? This is going to be 9, 12, 14. Yeah, so I'll be alive. Crew up this guy. If they really want to trade Lotus Guard for their dude, then that's okay with me.
Yep. I figured this was coming. I could kill their Ranger's Refueler with my Scrap Compactor. That's an option. Yep. Let's see, are they chump blocking or are they killing Lotus Guard? Killing Lotus Guard. Okay, so they're going to go to 10, and then these two guys are lethal in the air. Potentially. I think I'll kill the Ranger's Refueler, and then I should have kept the creature on top, maybe. Get rid of their value engine. And produce this thing's power by a lot. Oh my gosh, that's so bad for me. No. Yikes. Though to be fair, I don't think a 5/4 would have really helped me here. Swiftwing would have been great. Yeah, I don't think I could have beaten that card, really. Oh, the network too good. Stock up too good. Jeez. This is going to be a tough matchup. Also, considering I haven't drawn my Bright Glass guy a single time, it's kind of annoying. That card's like my best card by a lot. Curse Cloth, sure. Yeah. The real deciding point of this game... Oh, they have to haunt the network ×2. This is going to be impossible. Okay. Yeah, the real deciding point of this game was when they had that maximum overdrive to really get me. Yeah, they have a really good deck. Definitely bringing in my next Ether Jacket to kill their really good skies. And then I'm going to cut Light Shield Parry in favor of some Silken Strength, because I think that that might be a better option for trying to actually win. Neither of them's good against Maximum Overdrive. They do have some bigger guys, toughness-wise. Spot Cycle Scouter is not as needed. I'll just play one Silken Strength. Miguel has a sweet deck, though. Our opponent's name is Miguel. Presumably. Okay, we'll play first. Mulligan, keep. And we will ditch the Pothole Mole. Skyseeker's Chariot. We will name Rangers Refueler. This guy, crew. The 4/4 was a great draw. We'll see what we can do, though. Maybe we're supposed to cut Canyon Vulture because they have a bunch of 1/1s. Starting column, and they're holding up blue mana. Don't know what it is. Probably the Ride Down or whatever it's called. Okay, they're just cycling, sure. They have a Waxen Shape Thief. Guide Light Optimizer. Starting column. It's funny, I don't think I've drawn either of my rares. I haven't started the game with a district mascot in any of my matches. I haven't drawn my Gear Hulk. And yet we're still scrapping it out. Okay. They have one card in their graveyard. This should not work. That's great for me. Yes! Just what we needed. So they assumed that the Quag Feast would count for the graveyard, but it's on the stack when that happens. So there's only 3 cards in the graveyard at that point. Oh my gosh. Yes! And we just get the win straight up. Oh my gosh. What a gift. What a gift. Could have just killed my other guy, you know, got greedy. So we're back on the draw. Waxen Shape Thief. Okay. Fang Guardian's great. Pothole Mole, maybe not the greatest card, but it's good. Okay. 16 creatures. I'm gonna cut Canyon Volter for another combat trick. There we go. This is a hand. Unfortunately, we do not have a 2-drop, and we did side out some of our 2-drops. But we do have this guy into the Regal. Sure. So we can use this to kill the Ranger's Refueler. Okay, Pact Altair is going to die. Pretty good for us, I think. So here's how we're going to do this. Full control. Saddle. Resolves. Move 2. Destroy that artifact. Before they get any value from it. And then we will kill this. We are going to go a little bit low here, so Haunt the Network is going to find a second Haunt the Network if they have one, which is a bummer for sure. A bummer, as they like to say, because they're going to hit us, get up to 3 speed. They don't have white mana right now, which is nice. That's also a bummer. They're going to get to cast one of their cards. Get up to max speed with it. We were slightly too slow. So they're going to cast their Pact Altair before I can kill it with Ether Jacket. Which brings them up to max speed. Just lets them get the best card in their deck for 2 mana. Oh my gosh. I think I know what that's gonna be. Okay. I could have killed the 3/4. Maybe that was better. I take 5. They're gonna go get a haunt the network, and then that will, yeah, trade. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to kill the I wasn't supposed to kill the cursed cloth because I couldn't get anything else. I will actually attack here. I think it's my best bet. Oh man. Then if I top deck my veteran Beast Rider or something. Yep. This can only be used at sorcery speed, which is absolutely critical here. Okay. Interesting. That's not good for me. In fact, it's quite bad for me. Not great. Yeah, I think we've lost this game. Oh, we tried our hardest. If I had done the pack doll play differently, they still don't have anything for their curse cloth wrappings to go get. So if I just killed the pack doll terror, I might have won this game. Like, I kill the pack doll terror, they can't copy it with their wax and shape thief then. Yeah, taunt the network. Could have given my guy reach and killed that. I'm bad. Gosh darn it. I think I might have been able to win this game. Because their Shape Thief would have done nothing. I feel like I couldn't have won a long game against the Curse Cloth Wrappings was the thing. Yeah. They just got me. I should have played this and activated it. Yeah, I knew I was dead by now. Okay. Oh, man, it's tough. That's a tough one to lose. We just drew all lands there down the stretch. Oh, man. Oh, did not draw a lot of action that game. I just wish I could have played, like, I don't know. Can you imagine if I just draw my Gear Hulk this game? I get 2 removal spells. Or, more importantly, I needed to have my 2-drop creature. So, like, if I'd sideboarded differently and I kept in the Canyon guy, Canyon with District Mascot would have won me this game as well. Because they didn't really have any kill spells. So, that's kind of a combo. Maybe I shouldn't have sided out the Canyon Vaulter, because that's, like, one of the best combos in my deck. And I think I had the Ether Jacket that I'd sided in for it, too. Oh, man, that's a bummer. Maybe that wasn't until later, though, but still, that's tough. Welcome to another round. My opponent's mulliganing. I'm going to keep this hand, because this could be anything. This is not really as much of a 5-lander as the other one that I mulliganed. Gosh, if I'd kept in the Canyon Vaulter, I think I might have drawn it that game. Okay, that's a great draw. Why am I only going against, like, perfect starts on the play every time? My goodness. This is throwing me off completely. I had to do it that way. Oh my gosh. And they have all their colors. That was a great draw, though. If I'd known I was going to draw this, I probably would have accepted the damage from the Gastel. Embalmed. Okay, of course, yeah. Perfect, perfect. So I am going to be... They are going to be at max speed, which is going to be really annoying to deal with. Crew with that guy. They have a kill spell. I'm in such deep trouble. Oh, man. It's such a shame. If I was on the play this game, it would have been completely different. And I mean completely different. Because I would have gone turn 2 Lagorian, turn 3 Canyon Vaulter and Mascot. Okay, I do not know what they're doing, but... Gonna sack this to get another guy. Crew with this. Pray they don't have a kill spell. I can kill their carry-on cruiser at will now. I'm willing to trade this pilot plus my combat trick for their Gastel, so that's for sure. And they're at max speed already, of course. Okay. It's actually a pretty good draw. Not gonna lie, that was pretty good. Now they have to spend 4 mana to activate that if they want to. Oh my gosh. It's just so annoying. I did 2 drains every time I kill one of their guys. That was a huge draw. So crew up this. Crew up this. Go to combat. Attack with both. Counter, counter. Now they're dead next turn. And I gained a bunch of life. Sure. Oh, I think we win. We draw one, it doesn't matter. Okay. Crew. Crew. Got there? Got there? Yes! Oh, we needed that. We really needed that. We drew our Gear Hulk. That's the first time we've drawn it in a game where it literally could not have done less. Okay. Carry-on Cruiser, sure. Gastel, they've got a bunch of weird mana requirements in their deck. I'm going to cut the Ether Jacket for another combat trick. Let's just get the cheaper one in there. And let's do it. Ugh. Gosh, I think I might have been able to win round 3. I'm still thinking about it if I had just kept Canyon guy in. Okay, we are going to mulligan this on the draw against what appears to be a pretty fast deck. And we can keep this. And they're also mulliganing. And we're going to get rid of Fang Guardian. Perfect, so we'll make white mana here. So they have all their colors. Nope, they've not. Okay. Sure, we'll play Jabiric. Nice. Scry. Keep our 5-drop on top, why not? They're starting their speed. They don't have black mana, though, which is huge. Nice. The Gear Hulk's coming in just when we need him. Yes, we'll take action. We're going to get our other removal spell. Actually. Yeah, let's just get our removal spell to be safe, and we'll get our Scurryfoot. The District Mascot's really at its best on turn 1. We still don't want to take any damage, so we'll just attack for 3. Offer the trade with the Endriser. Sure. And this way we have all of our power and toughness still in play. Okay, they found their swamp. Our victory is going to be very bad for them. There's a land. Just go for it. The thing I like about the Sloth here is that I can play the Dunes and then I can crew it, attack for 9, and then everything untapped so they can't attack me back. Sorry for the sniffles. Don't know why I'm apologizing. It just feels like it would be worth apologizing. Okay. The Sloth. This is my first time using the Sloth. Sloth is doing some work. Just hope they don't have a board wipe. Because one of the reasons to play Mardu is for that crazy deal 4 to everything board wipe. Gosh darn it, of course they have it. My goodness. It's always a struggle here. That was such a good board wipe. They killed 3 guys of mine and lost nothing. I'll hold up my deal 3. So messed up. Getting back a catalyzer, sure. So they can't crew this. I can pump to make it 10 damage. What kind of chump block is that? Oh. Gosh, I should have put more thought into that. Probably could have figured out what they had there. Yes! Oh, we got the 3-1. Oh my gosh. We got the 3-1. Also, I'm realizing that, like, even in round 3, the Ether Jacket that we had in our hand might have just been the Ether Jacket that was in our main deck still. So, like, I don't know if Canyon Vaulter was necessary for sure, because we'd already cut the Spot Cycle Thopter, so there was only Spotter, so there was only 1 card, and it was a 2-mana 3-1 most of the time. Because all of our guys already had flying anyway. But yeah. Nicely done. I think the 2-1 Vigilance guy might have been better, especially against an Artifacts deck. Maybe I should have sideboarded out something else instead, like a combat trick. Yes. Nice little 3-1. We've qualified for the second draft of the day. It's going to be exciting stuff. I hope to see you there. Battling for cash. I mean, the Bright Glass Gear Hulk, it looked dicey for parts of that draft. We started with the Gear Hulk and then really started picking up gas when we got the Legoran, the Beast Rider. The 2 Sky Seers Chariots were actually fantastic. We had the District Mascot, which was pretty good in that game. And then really just the Flyers carried us to the victory a lot of the time. Hazard of the Dunes was good. Imperiosaur was really good. And Lotus Guard Disciple did some serious work as well. Overall, a really fun draft. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you had fun enjoying the ride as well. That's going to do it for this one. If you made it to the end, leave hashtag
missing Gear Hulk because we only drew him one time. And it's kind of funny to play a 4-round best of 3 and only see your first pick, pack 1 mythic one time, but that's how it goes. And we didn't really need him. We drew our other rares instead. The Sky Seer Straight. It's funny. I think I said at one point that I wasn't drawing my rares because I wasn't drawing Bright Glass Gear Hulk, but I think I drew the Regal Imperiosaur and the Sky Seer's Chariot. I just wasn't drawing the mascot or the Gear Hulk. But yeah, we got the win. Got the 3-1. Pretty good. Wish we could have got that 4-0, but sometimes you just end up coming up against a good a tough matchup and make some tough choices in the moment, like killing their wrappings instead of their Packed Doll Terror token and stuff like that was pretty important to the course of that one game. Gosh, I feel like I could have won that one, but anyway, maybe we would have played a different matchup in the final round. So that's how it goes. I hope you enjoyed the draft, and I will see you next time.